Hello, my feline friends. This is Unikitten. In our last episode, we went to the Key to meet Delgado, the leader of the Crimson Pirates, and other important figures. The Key is currently the Crimson Pirates headquarters and a former UC station, Star Station. The Star Station used to be the oversight for a supermax prison on the Severe planet called the Lock. Over a century ago, the prisoners rioted and took control of the prison, and then from there they took over the Star Station, all led by a prisoner named Jasper Crix. And thus the Crimson Pirates are born. Crix had learned of a big score, and that is what prompted him to break out of the prison originally planned. He learned the Galbank spaceship named Legacy had crashed with no survivors, and instead of admitting it, Galbank chose to cover it up so that no one would know that a ship full of credits was lost. Delgado said Crix was never seen after leaving to find the Legacy ever again. Delgado believes the prison may hold the secrets to the treasure of the Legacy. We entered the prison to search. We found out what the Legacy actually was, since Delgado didn't even have any other information beyond Legacy. While going to the prison, we were stuck with a guy named Mathis. We had been separated from Delgado and the others of his crew, and so we had to go through the maze of the prison with Mathis, and he kept trying to get us to betray Delgado so that we can kill him. We kept disagreeing, and I mostly thought it was because he was a spy for Delgado. We did tell Delgado that he didn't do much the whole time we were going through the prison, so Delgado dismissed him and won't let him join the Crimson Pirates. He hates us now and says to watch our backs. At some point, he'll probably try to find us and kill us. Now that Delgado has more information than he ever did before, he wants us to find some more information on Galbank. So he wants us to go onto this space cruise ship, and steal some information about Galbank. So the next time that we work on the Crimson Fleet mission, we will head off to the space cruise for Delgado. However, in today's episode, we are going to check in with the Vigilance first, and then go to find something short to get into since our last episode was so long. Join me. Alright, we are already docked with Vigilance. And so we're just ready to go in and check in. I find it interesting that I have to keep going back to him considering I'm supposed to be on my own.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Well, I'm glad you do. Oh, in the last episode, we also spoke to Austin Rake. Austin Rake was the guy that we convinced to turn himself in. He mostly turned himself in because he was scared, not out of anything good. Hey, Commander.
Yo, back. So how did it go?
I successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet. I'm confident this plan is going to work. I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet, but I'm having second thoughts. I'm through with this charade and I want out. Thought you've been monitoring me. Why are you so surprised to see me? I'm having second thoughts.
You stop now. Delgado will make it his life's work to hunt you down and kill you.
Great.
Not to mention the fact that you could potentially jeopardize the intelligence operatives we have in the field.
Lieutenant Toft is correct. I'm sorry, but there is no turning back. That being said, I believe you should be proud of what you've accomplished. I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Delgado is searching for a Galbank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune. Are you sure it's safe if I pass you this information? How do you know you'd be able to fool Delgado? Or, yeah, should I pass you this information?
I
You
understand
might have
your
spies.
concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word.
Alright. Delgado is searching for a Galbank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost
Legacy.
fortune.
Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I have never heard of such a thing.
I'm surprised. I thought this was one of those tales that made it to every corner of the settled systems.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
I believe it's real. Story or not, Delgado believes it's real. Trust me, I've already been through all this with Delgado.
All right, take it easy. We prefer to check our own sources, if you don't mind. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something.
Yes.
Delgado's no fool. If he
Exactly.
risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
I'm supposed to board a Starliner to steal Galbank archive credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank Execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
I'll proceed as planned then. Shouldn't I put a stop to this by killing Delgado? How do you know Jasper Crix never found the legacy? Like, how do you
Because
know?
the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya of us, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No, the Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
Shouldn't I put a stop to this by killing Delgado?
And let Naeva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
Alright, I'll proceed as planned then.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Thanks. Alright, do not kill anybody on Starline. Got it.
Well done. Let's see what you found.
Picked this up from the Lock Penitentiary on Sovarov. I found this in the warden's office at the Lock on Sovarov. That's all for now. Here.
I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the Lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. Any other fragments?
I got this from the Lock Penitentiary.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Anything else?
That's all for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Why hold prisoners aboard the Vigilance when you could send them?
2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
Alright, thanks.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Will do, Toft.
Word is the fleet has chased the ghosts.
Alright. Now, I think I'm gonna go see what I can find in New Atlantis on the board missions. Or I'm not sure what I want to do right now, so one moment while I take a quick break and take a look at things. Alright, welcome back, my feline friends. So I decided that after looking at the time, it did not take that long at all to talk to Commander Akande and Toft. So I went ahead to the Siren of the Stars, where it's the Starliner that we need to be on. It's a... That ring look in front of us looked really cool. Until I went into loading. But it looked cool for a half a second. Hi, Barrett. Let's see if I can go back and...
Captain, do you require my assistance?
No, I'm not. No, I don't need your assistance. Alright, I know where I'm at. But anyway, this is a sneaking mission, and Akande said no killing. So, hopefully we won't kill anybody.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Naeva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
I'm just following Delgado's orders. You should be happy Delgado's including you at all. I can see how that would be unsettling. Why follow Delgado's orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet? What, no formal tour of the ship? Yeah, you should be happy.
Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns. And in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Naeva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Nope, that's the only reason I'm here. Naeva asked me to steal the Earth Savior Award. Prefer to keep it to myself. Why don't you ask Naeva herself? Or yourself?
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you're gonna tell me what else you're here for or not? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into the fleet. Don't worry, you're still going to get paid. You don't want to be on Naeva's bad side. What was the original plan you had with Naeva? Without her, you won't get back in?
She told me to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Galbank Exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
Wonder all you want, that's all the information you're getting. Delgado wants Dombrowski's Galbank credentials. I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information yet. What do you consider normal prey? Wonder all you want, that's all the information you're getting.
I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
You want credits? Hugs? What?
You obviously have something special in mind, specific in mind. I'm sure the fleet can slide some credits your way. I can't speak for Delgado.
Oh, no. No, no, no. Delgado isn't gonna drop a cred stick on the table and be done with it. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told. Help me get to Dombrowski and you're back in the fleet. I could put in a word with Delgado, but it's up to him to pull the trigger. You really think I have the ability to promise something like that?
Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh, this is my cue. Step aside, mortals. Barrett is here.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket. So you barely lift a finger while I do all the work? I'm going to skip all that and talk to Dombrowski. What's a full-timer? Anything you could tell me about the gala?
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter.
I didn't bring a dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Don't mingle well. As long as there's free booze. What sort of dirty secrets are we talking about?
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
As long as there's free booze.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Dryden equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Thanks. Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award? What's the deal with this Terran Preservation Society? Why can't I just kill Dombrowski and take his credentials off his body? Yeah, he already told me all that. Alright.
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan?
I've just gotten started. You think Naeva will have any problem selling the award? I just got started.
Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Thanks. Gotta talk to some folks and steal some awards. As soon as I get out of the cargo hold.
Every day that I wake up,
There's a lot more crew
Trident must
areas
suspend
than I would expect there to be.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the Cruise Pacific areas. Just don't touch anything.
Alright, whatever, dude. All of it's stolen stuff. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Nice. Oh, look at that floor. See right through. That would be awesome, actually.
What a lovely Starliner. Nothing
It
but
is.
the best for the society, eh?
Yeah, you're right.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So, what brings you aboard? The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Do you know anything about Larry Dombrowski? Do you have any information regarding the Earth Savior Award? What can you tell me about the Terran Preservation Society? Let's butter you up first with
When
this.
you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep
Wow.
mine on my desk.
Do you know anything about Larry?
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man do any real work?
Probably not. What about this award?
All I know is that the award is given to whomever contributed the most to the preservation of Earth as an historic landmark.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entry of your cabin.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
You're
isn't it?
right. It is.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Have you
Here for
tried the
business or
canopies?
pleasure?
Horrid. Positively horrid.
Yeah,
Hello?
they're frozen.
Are you
That's
a
why.
member of the society?
I am now.
I
certainly hope they decide to hold all
future
future
society
society
events
events aboard Starliner.
Oh. Let's see. Do you know anything about
Larry
Larry?
likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Thank you.
Well, that was boring.
Neil, you're boring. Hi, lady.
Have you tried the cannabis?
They're frozen.
Horrid.
Yeah.
Positively horrid.
I was told to stay away from them. They're frozen.
I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Nice to have met you.
Thanks, you too. Hi there. How are you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yours too. Tell me about Larry.
Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button.
Thanks.
Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Will do.
So, what brings you aboard?
Who asked me that?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. That's all then?
Well, you know, they told me not to shoot him, but nobody told me I couldn't put him out an airlock.
Society events aboard the Star?
Oh, hey.
Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Well, fine then, Gabriel.
Hello. Are
Hi.
you a member of the society? Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Oh, look at all those credits. Apparently I can just steal them and nobody cares.
Here for business or pleasure?
Just to steal your credits.
For me, right?
But not the glass. So, I'm gonna try that again, and this time not take the glass.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't
It
it?
is a spectacular view. I really enjoy it. I really like that window in the floor. See where you're at. Thank you for all these credits. And I'll just keep my hands off of everything else.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
Yeah, I was told to stay away from them because they were frozen. So, yeah, I didn't try them. Hey, Larry.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you?
No, I don't like people like you. You don't know me, but you will. No, but I know you. Nope, you're not exactly the type of human being I could stand being near. No, but I know you.
Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am.
Oh, and they all hate you.
I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Can I put you through an airlock? You're a jerk. No wonder nobody likes you.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times.
Yeah.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
I heard you're in charge of the Earth Savior Award. When will the award ceremony occur? Isn't it risky to hold a award ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
You must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin. I'm hoping to find out who this year's winner is going to be. I'd love to get a look at such a fabulous award. What do you mean, the transfer of the award? Has the award ever been stolen? Yeah, what do you mean by the transfer?
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The blue diamonds alone are irreplaceable.
Nice.
Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next.
That's cheap.
I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination.
Aren't you nervous keeping that in your cabin?
My cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Thanks for the info.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society. Hey.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Huh. Gives me the option to kill Larry.
What brings you aboard?
They said no guns, but
Purser can assist you with any matters regarding
I should be able to kill him with a knife. Like a
That view is
melee weapon.
absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
It is.
Here for business or pleasure? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swiss.
Nice.
Quality time, if you catch my meaning.
Claudia,
I'm
huh?
certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Thanks for the info. I love spilled tea.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Thank you.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So, is there a Claudia here? Huh.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
The society chair has really outdone herself this year.
Nope. Nope.
An open bar would have been nice, but
Yeah.
try
Everybody says that.
for every credit we got.
Nope. Huh.
So, what brings you aboard tonight?
Hey,
Mind
people.
moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration. Yeah, can we do this later?
Who are you, dude?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
The society chair has really outdone herself this
Who
time.
is Claudia?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
It is.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew attendants.
Maybe. Guest suites, maybe? Let's see what we find here. Okay. Which way, Barrett? Who are you? That's not where I was going.
Due to an unfortunate accident.
It's a thing.
And what's the unfortunate
Crew barely
accident?
had space to stand in their rooms.
I guess she's not gonna talk anymore. Here we go. Let's see what this computer says. Passenger profile. Stay length undetermined. Type deluxe. Please deliver 1 bottle of ice champagne daily at 23:30. If cabin unoccupied, leave next to the passenger bed in the silver ice bucket. Alright. Cabin status. Away mode enabled. Entry prohibited without a cabin access pass. Okay. Here's the purser right there.
Hot springs under a sky full of moons, but hey, the pool is nice.
I'd like to welcome you aboard.
All right. This is the complimentary service where they hold all the fabulous riches right back there.
Okay, hush now, Barrett.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
I'd like to take a peek at the Earth Savior Award. No, I'm fine, thanks. Can I store things with confidence in your safe? What exactly does a chief purser do on a Starliner? Can I store stuff in your safe?
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In an unlikely event, our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered. The safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Can I look at the Earth Savior Award?
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip.
Thank you. What do you think of Captain Rokoff? Can I store things? Yep, I already asked that.
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
If there's something going on with Rokoff, I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I know there's a way to get past this. I'm sure we can work something out. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
I'd like to tell you. I really would.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
I know there's a way to get past this. That's what I'd like to hear.
Maybe we can work something out. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand?
I do.
Don't want to lose my job.
I won't tell nobody.
Captain Rocco, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters, somewhere.
What was it you told me about Captain Rokoff? Can I store things? What exactly? Yep. Thank you.
Have a safe journey.
Will do. Okay, I might have to go get that slate at some point to give to Commander Conde. Oh, who are you? Oh, Claudia.
Sorry, do I know you?
You're a nasty one, aren't you? You don't know me, but I need some information. There's no harm in a friendly little chat between two people. Yeah, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Okay, wait, are you seriously, are you trying to pick me up?
No.
Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous.
That's funny, so I'm considering he's married. Maybe I should talk to Larry Dombrowski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
All I need is something incriminating on Dombrowski. I give you cash, you give me Dombrowski's on a platter. I need to think about this. Are you willing to part with your Galbank credentials?
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
Once Dombrowski has what he wants, he'll sell you down the river. I'll find that information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now. Dombrowski has no way out of this. You might, if you cooperate.
This is just gonna keep going until I give in, isn't it?
Yep. Dombrowski's scum, and he shouldn't get away with this. I'll find that information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now. You should give me the information because it's the right thing to do. The Crimson Fleet wants that information.
That's true. You have come this far already.
He'll just sell you down the river.
I should make him pay for doing this to me. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You're pissed off? Imagine how Dombrowski's gonna feel when we start stepping on his toes.
Good. I hope you crush them so badly he'll be unable to walk.
Tell me about this scheme. You're angrier at Dombrowski than I expected. How many credits are we talking about? If you hate the guy so much, why were you defending him a moment ago? Tell me about this scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Oh. If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him. Why aren't you worried I'll blow the whistle on the whole thing? Why didn't you confront him? You think he was using you? Give me proof.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Thanks. What was your contribution to the Galbank scheme? What exactly is going on between you and Dombrowski? What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the Galbank scheme? What was your?
I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits.
You're the reason
Then
for the
the algorithm
brownouts.
simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
Yep. What was there?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
What exactly is going on between you and Dombrowski?
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
Honestly, I don't blame you one bit. I'm not here to judge. You're sounding just like a manipulative as Dombrowski. I'm not here to judge.
Exactly. This is your space. We're here to listen, not judge.
It doesn't matter if you're here to judge me or not, because there's nothing to judge. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right?
Yep, have a good one. I'm gonna tell Akande.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Alright, so maybe Vera will talk to us now. He wouldn't talk to us earlier, he kept saying he was busy.
business or pleasure?
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Hello, want to talk to me now?
You look a bit lost in these surroundings. Hello? You here for the charity event?
Sure. I'm more interested about what's going on at Galbank. Actually, I'm here on business. I'd rather talk about Larry Dombrowski. Do you often attend honest and worthy causes?
Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
Really? Claudia Swift says you have information about Larry Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she?
Yeah.
Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Maybe I am a little drunk, but you're still a liar.
It would be my duty as a UC citizen to report this to the proper authorities in New Atlantis. Maybe I'll hand any evidence I already have over to the authorities. You don't sound very worried about Claudia's calling you out. Fine, my mistake. Back off or what?
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine.
Hey, I got first class
I work
citizen.
for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Alright. Not really getting anywhere with anybody. Who are you? Oh yeah,
I saw
there
the
you.
little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dombrowski and Swiss. He must be bluffing. That didn't take him long. Does he actually have the authority to have me arrested?
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Shipwide emergency might do the trick. Should we wait until he returns to his cabin and falls asleep? Why shouldn't I just kill Vera and be done with it? An emergency.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Interesting. I guess I'll do whatever it takes to get it done. You're crazy. I'm not qualified to be tampering with this ship's life support. Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
I'm not particularly inspired by your shining example of competent leadership here.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell.
Can you help me with the Earth Savior Award? Why can't I just kill Dombrowski and take his credentials off his body? Where exactly is the life support system located? Once the emergency is surrounded, how does the ship's lockdown work? Do you have the lowdown on Gabriel Vera? Yeah, how does it work?
All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass.
Where is it located?
There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Bowl. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at the station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside.
Why can't I just kill him?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Galbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it?
Alright. Do you got any information on Gabriel?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cred stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet.
Thanks. I guess I got work to do.
Get back to it.
Yeah. You too.
Pleased to make your...
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
Okay, Sheila. I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award. When will the award ceremony occur? Isn't it risky? I've already asked you that.
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the claim ID so I can be on my way. Forget I said anything.
I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid. Must you continue these Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there? What's the harm if you help me? I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
I mean, it might be okay.
Now we're getting somewhere. I know you'd like to help me if you could. I know there's a way to get past this.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. I'd like to tell you. Believe me. Oh, just take the damn thing already.
Thank you.
Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Well, thank you. You were easier than I thought you would be.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
I wasn't talking to you, now was I?
And I bet you got some shin splints from that.
I did.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society.
Alright. Engineering, here we come. Oh well. that. Not yet, anyway. Gotta see. Let's see. I need some hard evidence against Gabriel. I need to kill Larry. Busy.
Glad to have you aboard.
Yeah, thanks.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Thank you. Thank you, Hallbrook. Alright, that was incredibly easy. Like, way too easy. Wait. Hopefully I'll be long gone before they realize it's been gone. It's missing.
Here for business. I certainly hope they decide to hold all.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Now I'm gonna go to engineering. I forgot I had her credentials earlier. Engineering deck. A really massive ship. Hello, Standon.
Enter the high security medical bay.
This area is
Didn't
off limits
expect
to
that.
passengers.
Okay then.
Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
I really need to get into the life support area. So what do you do around here? Kind of lonely down here, isn't it? I need to get into life support.
Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exception.
You have a gambling debt? I strongly suggest you agree to favors for the person that you owe. Maybe this will change your mind. Captain Rokov said he's willing to forgive your gambling debt. I'm the captain's guest, but you can't let me into that room?
No, sorry. I'm afraid it's impossible. Trident regulations strictly prohibit anyone from entering the life support area without a valid reason. Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk here. It's just that I could lose my job, you know?
Captain Rokov said he's willing to forgive your gambling debt.
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away?
Thank you. Thank you much.
Remember not to touch anything, please.
Alright. Now where is it that I gotta go? Oh, here we go. Alright, life support access. Open life support access. Warning, for safety reasons, life support access cannot be sealed without approval from the chief engineer on duty. See Trident Operations Manual. Alright. No, that didn't do anything. Click. Emergency procedures. In the event of an alpha life support failure, beta LSU-2 will automatically activate. In the highly unlikely event that beta has failed, gamma Z3 will automatically activate. If a catastrophic failure has occurred and all three units are offline, an automated order to deploy environment Suits will be broadcast throughout the ship. Please contact the chief engineer on duty for further details, or refer to Section 20 in the Trident Operations Manual. Lockdown procedures. If any life support unit fails, an automatic emergency lockdown procedure will be placed immediately into effect. All passengers will be ordered to calmly proceed to their cabins until such time as the captain of the ship deems the emergency to be resolved. If the captain has been incapacitated, please recognize the proper chain of command as per Trident Operations Manual. In addition, all interior door lock mechanisms for passenger cabins and all mustering areas will be set to unlocked to allow for uninhibited crew access. Emergency lighting and audio announcements will remain in effect for the duration of the event. Got it. Alright. I think I got the door open. I did. Reset switch. No, gotta do it to all of them. Reset switch. And reset switch.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Great.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Alright, people. Alright, ballroom's cleared out.
Oh, great. Everyone cleared out of the buffet. That's always a bad sign.
Well, leave the canopies alone. Or they're not good, from what I've been told. By everybody.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status.
Alright. Hey, Vera. Remember me?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet wants. I'm undercover with UC Sistef, and I need everything you've got on Dombrowski. I want everything you have on Dombrowski. I want you to help me take down Dombrowski. How do you know I was responsible for the emergency?
You want me to help you? Are you completely out of your mind? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that?
In an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski. Dombrowski's been playing you and Claudia this entire time. You don't need to worry about anything ever again. You already have evidence prepared. Dombrowski's been playing you and Claudia.
I don't know where you got that information from, but it lines up with all the troubles I've been having getting my cut from that asshole. That means my money's already gone, and Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry, but if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
I'll pay you to offset your losses. I'll just take the information whether you like it or not. Why did you let Dombrowski handle all the numbers in the first place? Before I make any deals, you mind telling me what I'm buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Why'd you let him handle all that?
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Ever thought of joining the Crimson Fleet? Do you know anything about the UC Sys death? What are you going to do about Swiss and Dombrowski? Do you know anything?
All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's loaded with big picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
What are you going to do about Swiss and Dombrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
Ever thought about joining the Crimson Fleet?
Wait a moment. Are you telling me that this scheme is getting so out of hand, it also involves the Crimson Fleet? That's all I need right now. Enemies on two fronts. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
Alright.
You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Wow, dude. You are corrupted.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
Yeah, I don't have a cabin, thank you though. I appreciate your concern.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please
Yeah,
return to
I
your
know.
cabin immediately.
I'm gonna go into this one for right now. Bye. Hey, you piece of crap.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine, let's negotiate. There isn't going to be a negotiation. No deals with this time, Dombrowski. How do you know I was involved?
Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive.
I don't really care about your motives.
I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
Just your credentials. That's an amazing trick, Professor. Hang on. I need to get a thesaurus just to understand what you're saying. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Is it really necessary for you to talk that way? That's an amazing trick,
I see. That certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, You have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Rather astounding that you deciphered our communication attempt. It only took you a minute more than we expected for you to work through the calculus and participate in the discussion. But the rat models are notoriously unpredictable.
That's all that I want. I'm surprised you figured that out. You don't mind turning over your credentials to me? How do I know you won't report your credentials stolen? Exactly.
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I'd want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
I'm surprised you figured that all out.
Well, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Alright. Too bad I can't kill you, but I was under orders not to kill you. I forgot that for a moment.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't really care. I did the tampering. I'm not concerned.
Passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
I don't have a cabin. Quit telling me to go to one. Captain?
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done.
Couldn't have done this without your help. I'm the one that took all the risk. I got what I wanted. Yeah, I'll be nice.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into him.
No problem.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
Think you're gonna go wandering for a while. I'm not sure that's a good idea. We're hunting down Crix's legacy. I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did. Mean you haven't figured it out on your own?
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone.
Good deal.
Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Dover Beach.
Don't worry about it. You're damn right you do. I only accept thanks in the form of credit. What did you call me? Tovovich?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Sure. Alright, don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Alright. Talk to you later. I gotta go to New Atlantis.
This ship is in a state of emergency.
Yeah, we know. Go to your cabin. Been there. We know that.
There's no cause for alarm.
Yeah, I know.
This is just a minor.
I was the one who did it. Buddy of mine was telling me that if you work for Google, they provide food and drinks, breakfast and lunch to all of their employees. I like food. I like money more though. Not that my company gives me either, so, but I like my job.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm. Our security team would appreciate if you please
I just need to find where I left my ship.
The Siren of the Stars is now in
Have you seen a purple ship around? Have you seen a purple ship? Where's your landing bay? Your airlock. Well, going down, so that's kind of where I started. Was in the basement type area. Well, what do you call it on a starship? Barrett, where's the ship?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
No.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Yeah,
Please
we
report
know.
to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
The cabin I
I
have.
need to pack up and get out of here.
I'm trying to. Can you point the way? My cabin is my ship, and I don't know where my ship is. Come on, Barrett. Do you remember where it's at, Barrett? Oh, there's Vasco.
Disregard.
Couldn't, like, give me a beacon, Vasco?
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
We have to go to New Atlantis.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
I'm not exactly sure for what, but that's where I gotta go.
Nice. Clean set there.
I hope I don't get, like, stopped because I got that award with me. Alright, New Atlantis, here I come. I don't think I know what they're meaning by Nero amps.
Hey, you might want this.
What? What might I want?
Lay it on me.
What do you think I want?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot.
You just told
There
me
you
about
go.
it. Do you have dementia or something? Thanks for the sandwich. I appreciate it. Oops. I fell through the world.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine.
I've heard you've been making the subtle system
Come on.
safer.
It's not like I picked up a bunch of stuff. I shouldn't be out of breath every 5 seconds.
So much to see. So much to know.
Alright. Oh, Galbank. That makes sense that I would need to come to Galbank. Focus. Then you would know what's going on in the mission. Who are you? I got credentials. Looks like
Hello.
me.
Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please?
Here you go. Is this where Galbank keeps all its records? Are there any other employees down here? Here you go.
Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir.
Yes, I go
Give
by
me a
he,
moment
him.
to log your visit, and then I'll
Get it
unseal the
straight.
archives.
You're acting a bit strange.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Take care of the wife and kids. Go get some ice cream.
Ah, okay then.
How did you get in here before me? You know how much work I had to go through to get these credentials, and you're just in here? Oh, you're a USEC. Wow. Oh, that was a good little shot. One stabby stab. Come here, Merc.
Well, they don't need it now.
No, they don't. Where's that other guy? You know, it's not really good for you to be doing all that shooting with all these servers and stuff. This is important data on these machines. Where's your buddy that's still shooting? Did you get him, Barrett? No. Oh, there's one. Alright. I kept forgetting to use my new magic powers, but I'm starting to remember to do it now. I wonder if that guard knew those guys were in here, and that's why he was acting so weird. Oh. Throwing grenades at me? That is rude. Don't bring fists to a knife fight, dude. Yeah, your fists don't do nothing. Quit throwing grenades at me, that's rude. Ha. Got you. And down. Alright, I think that was everybody. Alright, let's get some information. Lost ship history. That's a good place to start. Alright, serendipity legacy. Alright. Classification, transport, Craig tank load, classified. Departure point classified. Intended arrival point classified. Last known system position, Bannock. Last known planetary location, Bannock. 4. Search attempts, 8 attempts, failed. Alright, so I gotta go to the Bannock system. I don't know if I've been there yet. Alright. I should take a look at these other ships, though. Serendipity. Same information. Last point. Departure point, Alpha Centauri. Jemison. Intended arrival, classified. System position, last system position unknown. Full transponder loss. Last known planetary location unknown. full transponder loss. Search attempts 4 all failed. Y'all just leave those ships out there, don't you? Alright, Prosperity. Departure point Voliafa. Intended arrival point classified. Why do you classify everything? Last known system position unknown, full transponder loss. Last known planetary location unknown, full transponder loss. Wonder if anybody like the Crimson Pirates have been going after these ships. 2 attempts failed. Supremacy. More credits. Departure point Sol, Mars. Intended arrival point Alpha Centauri Jemison. Last known system position Sol. Last known planetary location Saturn. Search attempts 2. Attempts failed. Transponder information. All Galbank transports have been fitted with CBR-type encrypted transponder beacons. These beacons broadcast a predetermined long-range unique signature ping using high-frequency hyperburst scattered arrays. The arrays ensure that the beacons are always broadcasting at maximum spread to assist any especially equipped search vessels. CBR transponders feature the latest in encryption technology, boasting military-grade ultra-bit encryption, fully cycling crypto modulation, and a cascading frequency spectrum. In order to properly track a target transport, please submit a request to the security office to receive a tracking cipher. The transponders operate via independent, self-contained power source that allows them to remain detection capable for up to 250 years. Note that as of the life of the power source declines, the broadcast reception radius will be gradually reduced. Thank you for that information. Database disclaimer. By accessing archived materials, you are hereby consenting to observing proprietary materials belong to Galbank and its subsidiaries. Any information contained within this system is for the express use of Galbank employees only. Sharing this information will with entities outside the Galbank ecosystem will result in immediate termination and potential criminal prosecution. Any concerns regarding these rules should be directed to Galbank Legal in New Atlantis. Alright, now that we've got the information, we've got to return to the key. I'm going to go ahead and end episode here. So please like and subscribe, and we're going to pick up right back at the key and continue this quest. Thank you.